think you have it backwards there, Keith, because the seam is on the outside.
It's like magic. It almost puts itself together. And then, of course, you'll set the table. Yeah. Oh, you want to go through.
So my dad was telling me about a Fantastic fan. Is that a good idea to have one of those put in?
The fewer holes you can cut in the roof of these, the better.
In the ceiling?
Yeah.
And there's so much airflow once you open these things and get these fans running.
You don't really need
it.
it?
If it was me, I wouldn't cut a hole in the top of it.
Okay.
But Fantastic fans are.
Fantastic. That's what I was saying. I was like, how can we avoid putting holes in the ceiling?
So here's one of the adapters for the outdoor drain. I was telling you about the 90 degree that drops the hose straight down. Shower curtain rings and a shower curtain. Underneath that mattress is the actual ring that attaches to the ceiling once you raise the roof. And the instruction booklet and everything, all the warranty papers for the stereo as well. So I don't know if you might want to pick up a second one of these. And then these are slick, they just plug into any of those outlets in the ceiling. And here's your shore power cord. It will be pulled out when you're in camp.
Pretty long, that's nice.
Yeah, they're really long. Main electrical control panel here. You've got your circuit breakers there for the 110, anything that runs on 110 like the refrigerator. And then you've got your 12 volt circuit breakers here for the 12 volt things like the lights and the fans, things like that. So you can kind of hear the fan going now. If you've got it under heavy electric load where you've got lights on and everything running, the more you have running, the louder that fan's going to be. So keep that in mind. Not abnormal to hear some wind come out. Your other 110 right there. Set this up here. Your hot water heater, back of the hot water heater is here. Here's a valve so you can bypass the hot water heater. When you either pour water into the tank or hook up your city water connection, the first thing that's going to happen is your hot water tank is going to fill up with water. So if you don't want that to happen, for example, if it's winterized, you can flip this switch here and it'll keep the hot water tank from filling up.
Oh, if we're flushing it all out and all that. Okay. So when we winterize it, if we do choose to put some antifreeze in there or whatever have you, you don't want the antifreeze to get to your hot water heater? Is that correct?
Because it would take 5 gallons of antifreeze to fill that water heater up.
Okay.
So you can bypass it just so it doesn't
What's this
take.
switch down here? Is that for the water?
That's going to be the water heater. So you turn that on, the little red light comes on. And it should take about 10-15 seconds. That light will go off and you'll hear the water heater light off.
There. Is that click?
Yeah. And so if it doesn't heat off, if it doesn't light off, that little red light will stay on to let you know, hey, the pilot didn't light. So you just turn it off, turn it back on.
Okay.
Sometimes you get propane or air in the propane line, so it can take a few times for that to light because it's the furthest thing away from
the
from
propane.
the tank. So keep that. So yep, the only thing you need to worry about is the furnace. We'll see if we can have one of the guys look at that, see what it's up.
What should we use to clean the windows and such?
Very mild detergent and a sponge. You don't want to use a
Windex.
brush or any harsh chemicals. When
Okay.
you do your paperwork this morning, you'll get all the owner's manuals and paperwork. And one of the books in there is how to take care of the canvas and the windows.
Okay.
But basically, a soft sponge, like a car wash sponge, with some very mild soap is going to be your best.
Okay. This thing is so cool.
It's huge.